Hi, my name is Amy Whitby, team trainer here at Teeth Tomorrow. We put together a video of the questions that we get most asked. When you use a company that's able to record the phone calls, there's a series of things that happens with that. Number one, you definitely know by tracking your marketing where the lead's coming from. So this way, you know that that ad is working and it's getting traffic, it's getting attention. Number two, when you listen to a call, it opens up training opportunities. You can sit down with your team and say, how could we better have handled this call? Or you could literally teach them and role play together why answering the phone this way is how our office handles the protocol and makes the patients feel comfortable. We're able to build trust, rapport, gather the patient's wants and needs, and then they understand why it's super important to use the patient's name a few times during the call and also have a recap at the end so the patient knows when they're coming in, what day, what doctor they're going to see, how long they'll be there, and also they know how to get there. A CRM is a customer relations management software. Anytime a patient calls into your office, it's automatically going to put them into this CRM. It'll be your team's job to funnel them through across the board. And what that means is you could set up patient called into your office and you could see their information on their window. Once you reach them, you would move them over to the next column, knowing that you scheduled their appointment, you connected with them. Or you could set up another column stating that you were unable to reach the patient. And then you'll know once you call that patient in that row 3 times, then you'll put them into the funnel. And what they do when they go into the funnel is then you'll send them a series of emails until you're able to reach them. It will go all the way across based on your wants, needs, and desires for your office, all the way to the end patient completed appointment, and you can also attach a fee to it. Attaching the fee to their treatment plan is going to show you what leads have worked, where they came from, and where you can actually improve your marketing or maybe go back in and refine your marketing. A CRM solution is a great benefit to practices because it actually takes some of the stress off of your team. And it also helps you to be able to keep track of those lost leads. One of the features that we love most is the persona. Whenever you put a patient into a persona, you know whether the patient wants to come in for just your comprehensive services, that's just going to be cleaning and exam. You know if a patient wants to come in for restorative services, implant services, and/or sedation. When you pick the wrong persona, you're going to nurture those patients with the wrong emails. So it is crucial for your team to make sure that if I call in and tell you that I want to be an implant patient, you're going to put me into that persona so that you could send me all the information relating to dental implants. You can nurture patients that way to gain better education. So before they even meet you, they already understand what is a dental implant, how can it suit my needs, and why is it a better benefit than over a dental bridge. Let's keep in mind that if a patient says that I'm in pain in my tooth and my tooth hurts, the patient may need just a crown on that tooth. So we would put them under restorative services. But once the patient comes in and the doctor says, unfortunately, he's not able to save that tooth, you're going to want to make sure to update that patient's persona to an implant persona. So again, it's going to be key that your team asks the right questions to the patient in order to tag them properly. Whenever you're trying to reach a patient that you weren't able to get a hold of initially, you're going to want to call them once a day for about 3 days. I would say once you've tried 3 times and you haven't heard back from them, it would be a good time to put them into a CRM and gently touch them weekly with an email or even a text message until they would tell you to stop, obviously. Something gave them the courage to call you, but something's also holding them back. So you want to make sure you try to address all the different reasons that's keeping them from coming into your location. We find it's a good idea to nurture those patients for at least 6 months. You want to set up a different series of emails to continuously touch them until you figure out what's keeping them from scheduling. You can also call them once a month just to see if maybe connecting with them on the phone was the better option. I would still then send them basic emails talking about just comprehensive dentistry and making sure they have their proper cleanings. When a patient's no longer interested, they can unsubscribe. Thank you so much for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Connect with me at your earliest convenience so we could set up a meeting and have a discovery call and figure out what would work best for your office.